All right, Alan, tell me about this. Is Jerry Seinfeld's movie on Netflix, Unfrosted.
Yeah.
It is now available to see. Alan and I both saw it. And I got to admit, I had a bowl of cereal when I was watching it. I was so hungry.
You were not supposed to have a bowl of cereal when you're watching this.
No, I had this cereal that had no sugar, like low carbs.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it was
Keto
really
cereal.
good. It was really good. But yeah, I had cereal, watched it. It's on Netflix. Alan, tell us the story of Unfrosted.
All right. So Jerry Seinfeld stars as Bob Cabana, kind of a marketing executive over at Kellogg. His boss, Edsel Kellogg III, played by Jim Gaffigan. The company is going great. This is a banner year for Kellogg. They're winning all the cereal awards, but the evil Post Company, run by Marjorie Post, played by Amy Schumer, she's got something up her sleeve. She's got a pastry snack with a fruit filling, and she's been developing it. But they stole that technology from Kellogg, and so now it's a race for Kellogg to create the perfect snack, the perfect treat before Post is able to do it. It involves along the way. It involves the sugar cartel. It involves the milk mafia. There's also a character strike that's impending, led by the evil Thurles Ravencroft, played by Hugh Grant. This movie, look, I'll say this about this movie. A couple days ago, last week, we talked about it on Hollywood on the Rocks, but Jerry Seinfeld went out there and said the death of comedy is far left extremism and PC wokeness. I will tell you, the death of comedy is bad comedy. This is a horrible comedy. This movie is going to kill comedy. I hated this movie. Look, the biggest thing here, the biggest problem this movie has is that all the references in this movie is older than me.
Well, the comedy is dumb. That's what it is. The comedy's just it's like bottom of the barrel comedy. It's definitely stupid. So
yeah, and this has. Look, I listen to Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is actually the person who got me into Howard Stern, because I listened to the first time I ever listened to Howard Stern was his interview with Jerry Seinfeld, not about 15 years ago, and that's when I got into it. And in that interview, Howard gets into a lot of Jerry's comedy and the idea that Jerry is a wordsmith when it comes to his stand-up comedy. Words mean something. He chooses the right words. What was it? Nougat. That's an interesting word, and Jerry will play on stuff like that. This movie is like Jerry Seinfeld stand-up, but it's put into this odd narrative, this silly odd narrative, where the comedy comes from just saying certain words like dextrose. This goes throughout the entire movie where the laughs are derived from the word that he finds interesting and unique, and you just can't. This is not real comedy. It implies that you understand what happened in the 50s and the 60s during the cereal wars, which never happened. There's so many dated references that I don't think young audiences will understand in this movie. And for people like me who came after this era, I'm racking my brain trying to remember why this reference is funny. And that's this entire movie. It's just silliness, and it's not good.
Here's the problem with this film, okay? The comedy is dumb. It's scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
It's for kids. The humor is let me finish. It's like sort of kid level comedy, so really base and bland and dumb, but the references are like older than me, right? Like to cereal from the 50s and 60s and the references to the mascots and all that. I will say I laughed during there are some funny laughs like Snap, Crackle, and Pop folding the like an American flag, folding the prize inside. Snap, Crackle, Pop. I can't deny that I didn't laugh a few times during it because it was so bad, but it was not because it was good. It was like, how is this so dumb? But it's definitely like if you watch this movie with a kid, they'd probably laugh a lot because the situation is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But if the references are they would not understand any of the references to breakfast cereals, right? So look, I'm not recommending this movie. It's a 3 out of 10 at best. What about you, Alan?
No, I mean, if I'm being real, I gave Not Another Church Movie a 3. This is better than that. I gave it a 4. Honestly,
you gave it a 2. You gave it a 2.
Oh, I gave it 2. I gave this one. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave it a 3. I gave the other one a 2.
You give this a 3. I give it a 3.
Yeah. I mean, the parts you laughed at, I didn't laugh at all in this movie. And honestly, the only thing I liked about this movie was it had a lot of people in it that I recognized and like a lot of the old cast members of Saturday Night Live when it was just starting to become bad. Sebastian Maniscalco is in it. The whole
how do you pronounce his name?
Maniscalco, is that right?
No, it's not right.
What is it?
You sound like me.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so if I want to sound like I have a stroke, I'll speak Italian.
Yeah.
But I thought that's how it's pronounced. All right. But I think Hugh Grant was funny as Thurl Ravenscroft.
Hugh Grant was good. He was good.
Yeah, but you kind of wonder why did he stoop so low to do this? And then the report came out where Jerry wanted Chris Rock to do kind of a slap gag in this, and I think Chris said it was too soon, and I agree. This would have been a bad place to do the slap parody for Chris Rock, because the movie overall is just bad. It wouldn't have set up that joke at all very well. Yeah. No, I can't.
But after Seinfeld's comments about woke culture ruining comedy, I really wanted to like this.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It's a 3. I mean, I can't
it was
do
so profoundly bad. I mean, that was the thing. He made those comments. We talked about how we thought it was brave for him to make those comments, and then he puts this out, and this is the context of those comments. It's like, no, you just.
No, it didn't hold up.